everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Hedden, and today's video is a special video since this is the first time you get to hear my voice. So what is the purpose of this video? Well, I'm just me talking a bit about myself and how I got into gaming in the first place, and my Splatoon journey, because I started in Splatoon 1 and now we're in Splatoon 3, and future plans for this channel because, I obviously want to keep doing this. This is really fun. In fact, doing this whole mic thing is really fun. So yeah, I'm really excited to make this video. So the first thing I should probably cover is what's going on in my life right now. Well, I'm a college student and I've been in college for almost 4 years now. And I major in computer science, something I'm not really good at or stresses me out the most. And, the reason I keep sticking by it because I want to make video games one day. That's my whole goal in life. I just want to make one good video game and that's it. I can just die happy. College has been very fun so far. Learned a bunch of weird, quirky stuff from professors. One professor of mine wants to pretend to be friends with Yoda. It's very funny. We call him Fossil. And yeah, college has been fun because I get to meet a lot of funny people overall. And learn a bunch of stuff because, college at the end of the day is supposed to make you money. And, that's the reason why majority of us is there. Even despite, all the tuition fees going up every day. I swear. But if you're a person who experienced college or have been in college ever, you know that you don't really get enough free time to do whatever you want, like hobbies. And I, have a decent amount of hobbies. I like to draw. Sometimes I post those drawings in the community posts. You guys get to see them. Most of the drawings are weapon based and a special character. Another hobby I like to do is working out. I like to work out as much as I can. If I could, I work out every day like I used to do in the summer. But yeah, importantly, college has impacted my YouTube upload schedule where I try my best to have a video every day, but sometimes I can't. But I'm getting off topic right now. I should probably go on to the next topic of how I got introduced into video games and a little bit about my journey with them. Before I start though, I should mention that all the gaming clips you see in the background, that's me and my brother playing the majority of them. And yeah, you can already see that I play a bunch of random games. Mostly fighting games because that's what my brother likes to kick my ass in. My first introduction to video games was with the Super Nintendo. Every morning I used to wake up and just play that thing all day. As a little child, you don't really have that much motor skills in your mind to even process how to use the control and stuff like that. So the only game I was playing at the time was Super Mario World, where I went right and just died to the first enemy. Which is, to me it was very fun, but then eventually you pick up some new skills where you learn to jump, and you learn to actually pick up power-ups, and you actually learn to beat the level in time. And then eventually, hey, look at that, you're a pro and speedrunning the game eventually. Which was very cool. The Super Nintendo also introduced me to a lot of fighting games because my dad was a really big fan of Street Fighter and Killer Instinct. He was a fighting game enthusiast back in the day. Now, not so much. He actually still likes sports, but that's it. The next console I owned was actually the GameCube, and I love the GameCube. A lot of good memories there. My favorite game there was Mario Sunshine, and as you can already know, that my profile picture is actually an enemy from Mario Sunshine, the Sterling Stew. And I just fell in love with it because honestly, it has a great design. Another one of my favorite GameCube games was Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. As you already know, this game is barely got announced last Direct. By the way, when I saw the book and the jingle for the intro, I literally just screamed. Literally just screamed immediately. I already knew that was Thousand Year Door. And I'm really excited to see people's thoughts on this new remake because this game is a gem. People said the first game is the best one, but I say the second one is actually the better one because it has a lot of character, a lot of messed up parts and points, and a lot of funny stuff. And hopefully this thing also sells well, so we can start getting better Paper Mario games that have RPG and not just adventure. Basically, the GameCube is my favorite console is because it introduced me to a lot of Nintendo IPs. Donkey Kong with Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, Zelda with Wind Waker, another gem. Kirby with Kirby Air Ride, I traded that away by the way. I gave it to my cousin. Worst mistake of my life. And Pikmin, another series I'm a fan of. But let's move on to the next topic, which is Splatoon. I already said earlier in this video that I started with Splatoon 1, where everything was very experimental, since this was a new Nintendo IP, and so there was a lot of unbalanced weapons where things would just one-tap you all of a sudden. But for me, I didn't really play for meta. I just play for fun, which is Turf War, and use a bunch of weapons that didn't require that much aim, since I didn't know how to use gyro. So I was mainly the 52 gal. I would stop playing Splatoon after a year, and eventually would come back to Splatoon after my cousin was telling me how he reached S+ with an E-litter. He told me he did it by learning how to use gyro and got really good at it, so he encouraged me to do the same thing, which I did. Took me about a month to learn how to use gyro, and after that I was looking for a main. First I tried Splattershot Pro. That didn't really work out because I didn't like how weak it painted. Second was Jet, which is that one became weak to do damage. And then lastly was the Splashomatic. And I said this a bunch of times, but I love Splashomatic. It's my main since the first game. Since the weapon rewards you for your aim, and I was really good at doing that. So, I kept on one-tricking Splashomatic in the second game. And before I go on that, I should probably mention that in Splatoon, I actually didn't reach S+. So in the second game, my goal was to get there. And I did. Since I no-life Splatoon 2. For real, like, this game was my life back in the day. I was in high school when the game came out, by the way. And you had a lot of assignments that were really hard, but not too hard. I used to do them super quick because, just did them really quick. And I'll spend the majority of my time playing Splatoon all night, going against every type of player, learning, like, different matchups, learning the angles, learning to get better playing handheld mode. Yeah, I used to play handheld mode. Now I play on my TV because that's the only way I can record, videos. But yeah, Splatoon 2 is my favorite Splatoon game out there because I no-lifed it. And I got S+, and then when Rank X came out, I got to there too. Made it top 500 very easily at the start of the game, and then I stopped playing the game because I found satisfaction after reaching, like, top 500. Splatoon 2 was just a bunch of no-life stuff for me. When Splatoon 3 was first revealed, when I saw the duct tape, I immediately say, oh, that's 100% Splatoon, which, yeah, turned out to be, Splatoon when the Inkling character showed out, which is very cool. The problem is when I, afterwards thinking a bit, like, should I no-life this game, but, like, or should I just main this weapons? Like, I was thinking a lot about it, but at the same time, like, nah, I should probably focus on college because college is going to get harder from here. And so that was my original plan, but my cousin told me, he's like, hey, you're really good at Splatoon 2. You should probably make YouTube videos on Splatoon 3, show people how to use the weapons, and try to improve yourself. Try to build a community off of it. And it's like, first I was like, nah, I gotta stick to this college stuff first, and then we can probably talk about YouTube afterwards. But like, and it's like, you know what, I can probably try it. Like, let's see if this messes up my schedule, which it does. But you already know that I continue to do it anyways. I don't know. I just find it fun making videos for people to enjoy or learn from. But for this installment of the series, I decided that, you know what, I'm not gonna one-trick Splashomatic. It's kind of boring. I don't want to be using this weapon forever. So I was like, I'm gonna make a new rule. I'm just gonna be switching weapons every time I complete the freshness meter, so I can learn other weapons. First, I was like, let me finish all the shooter weapons. Let me finish them all. That was taking way longer than I expected. So I was like, okay, we gotta start moving this process a little bit more. Then I started making 2 different weapons at a time, which was I think it was Anarchy Nova and Roller. And it's like, okay, I gotta go back to sticking to one weapon because right now college is kicking my ass. So I was like, stick back to one weapon, but not a shooter weapons, and that was Paintbrush, and now it's going to be Heavy Edit really soon. My overall goal in Splatoon 3 is just to main a bunch of weapons and see how far I can go with it. And if I make it to top 500, that's an extra bonus. I don't really need to make it to top 500 because some weapons are really hard to do it with. But if I do, awesome, great, let's move on. Next order of business, what's going to happen now? What is the plans for this channel? Am I going to talk in my videos now? Am I going to do more talking videos? My plan so far is not to talk in the current videos I upload, the raw footage of gameplay, since I don't really say much and that type of thing in those types of videos. But I do plan to make videos. I gotta find a way to do it because my PC only has so much USB ports. But for other type of gaming content, maybe I can talk for those videos if I gotta find a way. And I plan to do more videos where I talk, give my thoughts on directs, weapons, and my weapon ideas. Maybe I can give them proper videos of themselves. So yeah, expect more talking videos when I have the time, since college is still kicking my ass at the moment. Anyways, if you made it this far in this video, thank you for sticking by, and have a nice day.